Are we back? Are we good? I am, yep. Yep, okay. Charlie, King, you back in as well? You have to let me know, chat, just so I know. I don't want it to think that you've been kicked out or anything. But yeah, well, this is weird because now I can't do anything. Hang on, let's go to new game quick. I'll go to new game and then we'll try it again then. But some of the, according to my site, they are. Yeah, okay. Right, we're just going to call it. Well, I'll just let it call it whatever it wants. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not fussed. So, Aqua Park. All right. Flop. That's actually not bad. Actually, yeah, we will call that. Hang on, I'm going to start the game again, and we're going to call it. Yeah. So again, devs, I hope you're watching this, or I hope you do look back on this because of what I'm going to call this. There we go. So, in regards to that, I'm going to try and speak to someone else. I will just spend some money to get me stamina and walking. See, your tiredness goes up on this game, even if you're just walking. I don't know who come up with like the gameplay or anything, but I really want to understand what they were thinking. Because personally, they weren't thinking at all when it comes to this. I mean, look at this, right? How does that stop me from walking? Like, seriously? Like, I know this is a PS4 game, but and I'm playing it on a PS5. But exactly, Princess. Yeah, they weren't. They definitely weren't at all. And oh, this will crack you up as well, Princess. I've got to show you this. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm going to show everyone this, right? Watch this, right? Watch this. You stream pretty cool, and that's why I followed. I would love to be a fan of yours, if you don't mind adding me up on Discord. What do you mean by adding? You mean you want to join our Discord text? Oh, hang on, Princess. Hang on. Hang on, Princess. Hang on, no, take that down because it's just come up with a possible ban. Can someone ban this person and delete that message? Thank you. Yeah, because it's just come up with a possible ban thing for me. If they end up joining the Discord, Princess, we're gonna have to keep an eye out on that. Oh, I didn't notice it until it come up with it above it. So, but right, well, we'll worry about it if and when that happens. But so here you've got like your infrastructures. So you got like your food cart, your photo. I don't know why they spelled it FOTO. Okay. Fountain table, so on and so forth, right? When I buy this will crack you up, Princess. This will absolutely crack everyone up here, to be perfectly honest with you. And I don't mind if that person unfollows me because I don't trust them. Oh, King's gone. Is King not here anymore? No. Okay. But yeah, so I'm going to buy that. Look at this. What in the blazes is that? Oh, King, you are here. Oh, right, okay. Apparently it says that you're not here. That's weird. All right. Well, I'm glad that you're here. That, yeah. But look at the size of it. Look at the size. No, it's supposed to be a hot dog stand or a hot dogs cart. How am I supposed to serve people on that? Like, how? Oh, this is cracking me up just showing you this. Exactly, where are the hot dogs? Yeah. I own bigger shoes. Well, yeah, I own... yeah, well, we're not going to go for that. You know, we won't go too much into that detail, but you know what I mean, chat. And it's, you know... So, I'm not going to go to her this time. I'm actually going to go to over here, quick. Because I want to see... I want to show you the type of quests and that they actually give you. So, many visitors could slip on the puddles. You should clean them up with a mop. Alright? Well, obviously, the hot dogs are magic. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I was doing magic earlier by walking on water. So, you know, where's the roof? Is that not a roof? Oh, don't tell me that, King. Oh, my God. Do you know, I've only just noticed that. Where is the roof? Well, clearly the roof was on fire and they let it burn. Anyway, right, so she wants me to go and clean up. Right, so this is what they class as cleaning up, yeah? That's it. That was an open door wall park. Well, yeah. That's it. Sunbathing in the bathroom seems like a fun activity. Be an interesting one as well, to be honest with you, but you know, that was literally the quest. And then you go back and then she tells you, oh, well done, you've done this, like, you know, and then you go and talk to her again. The next task will test your endurance. You'll have to inflate the life buoy. Yeah, that word. I can never pronounce that bloody word. Guitar Free will know, because when we played Stranded Deep, I can never pronounce the bloody names for them. Right, so yeah, so we got going, right. Now this is what they think is acceptable with gameplay, right? So you look at it. I'm literally pressing X, chat. That's it. I was literally pressing X. And I just got to wait for the dot to go red again, and then I can move. Now, I'm hoping, Princess, that Sarah will see this. Because I know the sheep both of the water park games that I got, which I showcased the last one, which I haven't gone back to since, and this one, and I'm hoping that she will see this. So if not, I will tag Sarah in it later. There you go. So yeah, now the visitors will be able to use them. So then you press circle, you press X again. One of the slides got dirt. This will crack me. Right, this cracked me up, chat. All right, you watch how they accept this as you cleaning something, right? All right, so we go over here. So it wants me to clean this, right? It wants me to clean that. I still wonder where them boxes are. Exactly. Yep. Well, I haven't done that one. I started it again, King, so hopefully those boxes will appear when I go and talk to her in a bit. But, right, you see the dirt here, chat? Right. That is your hose. Like, it's connected to nothing, by the way. You know, just magic again. You know, so I do this. Bearing in mind that I have to hold the X button down, and I have to use my left hand to move it with the right analog stick, alright? That is literally what this is what they're classing as gameplay. And acceptable gameplay. And then you watch this. That's it. That's done. That's it. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm gonna get tired again. Hang on. This is what I don't like either, chat. It goes to the next day straight away. Yeah, oh yeah, it did very entertaining. This is, King. So, there we go. So we go back in here. And then, yeah, we talk to her. Excellent work. Yeah, well, it wasn't exactly hard now, was it? Some visitors have lost their items around the water park. So now we got to go and take them to the lost and found. So I know all of these, chat, because again, yes, I was sad enough to do all of the quests because I wanted to fully, look into what this had to offer. So these are the items, right? You think, oh yeah, it's only a water gun, a couple of toys. I can pick them all up and take them. I know you are focused on gaming, but if you ever need any stream assistance like 3D, yeah, I'm okay, thank you, Josie. I don't take it that seriously, but thank you for the I've forgotten what it was. But yeah, so you would think that I can I can pick all of them up. No, you can't. You can only pick up a water gun or a duck at the same one at a time. You can't pick them all up because apparently you're not strong enough to hold a water gun and 2 teddies. And then I put it in the box, and then I have to go back. This is so entertaining, by the way, chat. Like, calm down. All right, I know you're full of excitement here, chat. All right, but let's just calm down a bit. All right, I know it's exciting watching me walking back and forth with a teddy bear in my hand, but all right. Oh, you gotta laugh. You gotta love it. Like this, So, and when I was doing this beforehand, chat, I was like, okay, I might have to go around, and explore the other parts of the, water park to, have a look to see what other, stuff that's lost that I need to put in here. No, that's literally it. 3 items that were literally right next to a swimming pool in the game, and not you, to be clear. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Princess. Although to be fair, I wouldn't have blamed you even if it was one or the other. I'm only joking. Anyway, but yeah, that was literally it. So then we go back to her. I don't really want to know what's up with their eyebrows or anything, but anyway, we won't get into that bit. So right now we've completed all of our tasks. All right, so that's that bit done. So we've gained a little bit more money now. All right, so I'm not going to go and see the other person until I've done both of these because for some reason that one keeps on bugging out. So I'm just showcasing this. It's only going to be a quick stream today as well, because I want to get the point across to the devs. I thought that was eyeshadow. Oh, was it? Oh, it might have been. I don't know. Right, so now we're going to. I can't remember this woman's name, but Eva. There we go. One section of the water park fence is damaged. You need to repair it. Well, yeah. It's located at the back of the park. Right. She says the back. It's located. Eva says it's located at the back of the park. Right. Just remember that, chat. She said it's located at the back of the park. All right. There's a reason why I'm staying quiet for, chat. Just bear with me a minute. All right. And not to mention, it takes half a bloody century just to get to one place. Why are there bits and bobs so over-exaggerated? I just realised. Exactly, yeah. Right, there we go. I'm pretty sure, chat, and correct me if I'm wrong, alright, but I'm pretty sure this is the front of the water park, not the back of the water park. Am I wrong? And that's a genuine question. And yes, I'm trying to be sarcastic at the same time. Oh yeah, by the way, Chad, that's me repairing it. Magic! Like, magic, chat, see? I should be a bloody magician, shouldn't I? And then once again, with no tools in hand, the fence is now repaired. Maybe there's an entrance from front and back. I've gone all the way around this place, Princess, and I haven't seen. I went all the way around, and I kid you not, I ran all the way around. That is the only entrance they've got here. I could be wrong, but I checked and I couldn't see any other entrance. To be perfectly honest with you. Hang on, chat. Let's go and. God, I'm tired. Hang on. You need to sleep to recover. See, why would you put a tiredness thing in a simulation game like this, where you're constantly going to be on your feet. I understand they were probably going for realism, the realistic, thing of, you're constantly on your feet, you're going to get tired. Fair enough. I haven't done anything to the point that gets me that tired. Like, what have I done? 2, 4, 6. Right, so in a space of that, how long did it take me to do all of that? I've now leveled it all up. I can't do anything else with the skills now. That's all the skills bought and done. Now, I don't know about you, chat, but, yeah, 15, 20 minutes it took, exactly. Give or take, considering the fact that, I've been stopping, starting and talking and so on and so forth. But yeah, around about 15, 20 minutes, King, yeah. And now I've leveled up all the stamina, the tiredness, and I can't remember what the other thing was. Hang on, I just walked past the better. Yeah, that's right. Let's just do that because that's beginning to bug me now. Right. So now I fixed the fence. I'm thinking, right, okay. So that's the running speed now. The stamina's not too bad now, but I've had to level up in order to get it like that, and the speed is a bit better. It's acceptable. All right. So, oh, hang on a minute. No, wrong person. I'm supposed to be going back over here. I got sidetracked then. Right, if I can chat as well, I will show you what this massive space in here is for. All right. Because I was thinking, like, well, can I not build anything? Like, how is this a simulator if I can't build a water park? Great job, the fence is fixed and the area is secure again. Looks like the generator shut down and the water park went completely silent. Where can I find it? It's by the fence near the ticket booth. Restart it. So guess where I'm going, chat? Oh, and you notice how she said that the water park's gone silent? Why is there people still here then? Why is there people walking around here for? Or swimming still? Oh, by the way, I've got to go back to at the start again, or at the front of the entrance again. Even though that the NPCs I've got to talk to are right over there, I've got to come all the way here. Now, I would understand if some of them were scattered around, in certain places, and if they were specifically for that area. So one person was standing near a swimming pool and it would focus on cleaning the area around it, or the bar, or the toilets, or so on and so forth. That, chat, right? You watch this. That is me turning the generator back on. Right? I've got the controller down. I'm not pressing anything. That is me fixing a generator. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest with you, King. That was literally, being on Dead by Daylight, though, King, is a little bit different. You can actually repair a generator. Even though it still baffles me how they all know how to repair a generator anyway. Anyway, different, and oh, by the way, chat, I'm just going to run across the water again. Don't mind me. I'm just going to do, do a magic trick. Right, so that's that. That's that. Honestly, yeah. The water park is back in action. Without you, it would have stayed boring. All I did was turn on a generator that didn't really feel like it was turned off anyway. There you go. Right, the vending machines have run out of bottles. You need to refill them. Where can I find the vending machine? You'll find that near the bar area. So you accept that. Now, I know this is going to be boring for you, chat. I do apologise, but I'm literally showcasing what these devs think is acceptable as a release, as a fully released title. Alright? So, clearly, it's not empty. The machine is full. Refill the vending machine near the bar area. I don't need to. It's full. It's literally full. So the game is now bugging out on me again. And I can't do that. So the game is now bugged out on me for a third time. I can't do anything. I can't refill it. The machine is saying the machine is full. So I can't do anything now. And then I can't talk. You already have another task. I can't do anything. There is one the other side, I think. Is there? Other side of where? I've only seen the one. Of the bar. Oh, could it be that? Oh, no, okay. No, apparently the box just goes straight through. I do not need to do that action again, chat. Sorry. Well, apparently I can't put it in any of these. I can't refill any of these. Alright, we'll come out. And that still baffles me as well, chat, the names. Right. It's just I don't want to click on new game because I don't want to put all of you through that again. Right, so the game hasn't sorted itself out. Machine is full, I think, yeah. So I can't do anything with that. So, and if I try and go back to her... Alright, let's just try going back to her and seeing if that actually accepts it. Although we're still saying refill the vending machine near the bar. I can't refill it because... Yeah, no, she's just going to repeat the same thing. Well, I mean, you can clearly see... You can see from here that it's not empty at all. Yeah. Can I do anything with that? Can I? Oh. Wrong button. Hang on, chat, sorry. Was I saying that? I didn't really think about... trash cans, trees, 300 for a tree. 300 for a trash can. 300 for a bench. 300 for an umbrella. 200... Oh, hang on a minute. I wonder... If I buy that... Right, did you just see that, chat? I could have sworn that changed then. Where's the vending machine? Right, I've just bought a vending machine for $200. So where is it? Oh. Thank you, King. Oh, dear. Right, so let's just do this a minute. I knew that. I was just testing you lot, just to make sure that you were, paying attention. That was all. Right, there we go. So I might be able to do it this way instead. That's not even straight, is it? No, that's not even straight. I don't care, really. And I can't even refill it. It won't even let me refill it. So not only have I just bought a vending machine, but I can't refill it. Yeah, I can't actually refill the bloody thing. Oh my god. Do you know, this is new to me now, chat. I haven't come across this. I can't even refill it. Oh my god, devs, you are absolutely lazy. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm trying to keep my, trying to keep it a little bit professional. But this is just unacceptable. If I had any relatives that was game developers and they released shit like this, I would be so disappointed with them, because there is no passion gone in this game at all. And I will say that, and I have said it. Can I not pick this? Can I not pick this up now? Can I not do anything with it? So as soon as you place things down, you can't pick it up? Oh, sorry, chat. I'll keep pressing square. That's bloody annoying. Oh, right. And get this, chat. Right, this will crack you up. You see, like where it says the controls, right? What button do I have to press in order to go to the shop? From what you can see on there. Just out of curiosity, chat. What button is it telling you on there? Triangle, yeah? Yeah, triangle, yeah, okay. So, and this is no word, I'm actually doing this, chat, alright? I am pressing triangle right now. Like, I can even put it up against the mic, just in case. That is me pressing triangle. Right? Nothing's happening. Right? I press square, and it comes up with a shop. Press square again, comes up with a shop. I press triangle, doesn't do anything. Doesn't, it's not doing anything. And I will even do one further. Alright. And I will showcase a video of me, and I will put it in the Discord showing you that I am pressing triangle. Alright. So, hang on. Right, so there's the triangle button, chat. Alright, I'm pressing it, and nothing's happening. Alright, nothing's happening at all. So again, that's me pressing triangle, you can see it there. Right, then I press square, straight away, square. And then I'll come out of it, and then I'm going to showcase the square button again. And as you can tell, it's done that. Alright, so if you want to have a look, then I can do. Or, if you are a member of the Discord, then you can go for there. Alright? Devs need to go back to school, exactly. And they think that this is, acceptable as a game. I mean, the game's not even working now. It's telling me to go and refill it, but how? How can I refill it when I can't? Like, I can't refill it. It doesn't need refilling. Thank you, Princess. It doesn't need refilling. So now I'm stuck in the game. However, chat, after I will, because I'm not going to put you through that again. Like, I'm not going to do any of the quests again, because welcome to the Discord, King. This will baffle you, right? I've done all of it. I've done every single person's quests. So I've done hers, I've done the ladies over there, and I've done the young ladies over there. All right, that was it. That's all I did. I couldn't do anything else. So I thought, okay, I'll just walk around for about 5 minutes, seeing if anything happens. Nope, nothing happened. I didn't need to clean anything. I didn't need to mop up anything. I didn't need to change any refreshments. I didn't need to serve. And what they mean by serve, chat, what they think serving a customer is, right, is picking up that bottle there, putting it on the top, pouring that one glass, pouring it on the top, or put it on the top, and then pour that into there when it's on the top of the counter, and then I place it there, or it places it automatically on that tray. That is me served all the customers. That's it, and then I can just walk away, and that classes as me serving all the customers. Yes, one glass. Yeah, one glass apparently serves all customers. And now we've got, like, that is one swimming pool. All right, okay, reasonably decent swimming pool. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That's another one, and then you got one over the back there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are all sharing one glass. Now, if this was a water park simulator, why am I not able to design the water park? Why is it already got the swimming pools in here? Water park simulator, doesn't that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here, chat, but A simulator represents and simulates what you would be doing if you were to open up your own said park, shop, aquarium, arcade, anything like that. Am I wrong or am I right? Or am I getting confused? Because, I do get confused with some words, you know what I mean? But, so with that said, that's literally it. I waited 5 minutes after, and this is all I was doing, chat. I just put the controller down and I waited. Just literally, I stood where I am now and I waited and waited for 5 minutes, waiting for something to happen. Whether or not be customers getting, needed to be served, something needed to be cleaned. Sometimes there's a few attractions, but often you need to buy and place more. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I like it. I prefer it from working from the ground up. So you're starting from scratch and then you work your way, build yourself up. Give or take, depending on the game. I mean, like for example, in Lumberjack Dynasty, that's a bit different. You sort of get everything, but you have to build it up. So if you think about it, if you come over to here and you saw this, what would you think, chap? Would you think that that's dirty? Would you think that you take one look at that and you think, well, what do you think? Thank you, Princess. Or you can demolish and rebuild. Yeah. No, I'll take, yeah. That is broken. Yeah. So, bearing in mind, that is apparently it clean stuff, alright? So I go over to it. It goes straight through it. It literally goes straight through it. So I'm thinking, okay, well maybe I can use this to clean it. No, it goes straight through it again. So I think, all right, well, what else can I do then? So just for, shits and giggles, I thought, well, okay, maybe I can demolish it and rebuild it. No, the hammer just goes straight through it again. Like, how is this acceptable? Now, I'm going to try, if I can, I'm going to try and get a hold of a YouTuber or streamer that streams mostly simulation games. I've mentioned him before. The guy's name is Roger Plays Games, so shout out to Roger Plays Games, and I will be getting him. I will try and get his attention and try and talk to him about this, because like him, or like myself, he likes his simulation games, and he showcases quite a lot of them. So, and I want him to, I would like for him to check this out, mostly because, he probably has a better chance of the getting the dev's attention, rather than myself, But this, at the end of the day, chat, going back on the topic, this, I'm not happy with it. And after this, after I'd done everything, so I'd done every single quest that people, that these ladies wanted me to do. There was nothing else to do. So I ended up trying to figure out how to get to the shop, because I'm thinking well, I'm pressing triangle, so why is it not working? So that's when I figured out, you press square, and I thought, oh, okay, I wonder what these do. In my other playthrough, I actually bought the Ferris wheel, the flying swings, or the merry-go-round is what I call them, the kid slide, and the speed slides. The speed slides, they will end up appearing right here in this gap. So you go up those stairs, and all 3 slides will go straight to this swimming pool over here. All right. Then if we come back over here, that is where the Ferris wheel goes. So literally, you just smack bang there. You can't decide where it goes. It's placed there. So I thought, right, okay, all right, fair enough. Maybe that's designated to that area. So I thought, right, well, I'll try the merry-go-round or the swinging chairs or whatever they called it on here, and see if I can place that. No, it placed it right here. No, literally right here. That's where it placed it. And then that was it. Oh, and the kids slide and that, if I remember rightly, it was somewhere back over there. But yeah. Like, this, as Princess stated, this is not worth the money. Devs, you should be, or Aldi, or however you pronounce your name, you should be ashamed of yourselves releasing this crap. Especially if a child was to play this and they come across stuff like this. Why you even thought that this was acceptable, putting this type of crap in a simulation game? What is this got to do with a water park simulator? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. And I think they should stay like that, King. The gameplay, crap. The visuals, crap. Although I know it's a PS4 game, but I'm playing it on a PS5. I'm playing it on a PS5. So regardless of if it's a PS4 game, it should resemble some sort of next-gen consoles. But that, okay, the graphics I can sort of like let it go a little bit. But everything else, especially the bugs, because I can't do anything now, I can't continue it. But yesterday when I did continue it and I'd done all of the quests, nothing happened. Waited 5 minutes for something for me to clean. And as Guitar Freak said, Guitar Freak said I have a game on my Amiga that are more interactive than this. Yeah. For someone, and I do appreciate that comment as well, Guitar Freak, because I do agree with you on that. So, devs, if you are watching this, your game in 2025 is getting compared, or is less better than an Amiga game. People are saying that your game is worse than and that it's not as interactive as an Amiga game. What else can you say to that, chat? Like, I'm surprised the PlayStation Store didn't vet this game because it went on sale. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, Guitar Freak, it wasn't even on sale. That's the price that it stands at, is £6.49. I think PlayStation doesn't vet it. No, it doesn't. Yeah. I don't think they do, because this and the other War Park Simulator is appalling. Absolutely appalling. They should not be releasing this content. This is just, well, excuse the swearing, chat, but it's shit. Absolutely shit with a capital S. This would get age restricted just for that pause menu. Exactly. Yeah, Nintendo is really strict. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, like, what I don't understand, chat, is the fact that this game doesn't know what it is. Because at the start, as you can see in the chat in the Discord, I've sent 3 pictures, and this is the same 3 games. You've even seen it now live on stream. I can't even give a review on it, Princess. It won't allow me to. I can give it a rating, which I've given it a 1 star, because apparently I can't give it a 0 star. But, yeah. And I wouldn't know how, because I've never experienced this type of thing before. The other swimming pool one, or the other like water park one, I wasn't too fussed with, because it didn't cost me a lot. this was actually more than the other one. So I'm not really fussed about that one. But exactly, 1 star is too good for it. Yeah. I wouldn't have even given it any stars if I could rate it. Yeah, but then again, Princess, if they actually allowed me to review this, I'd be going. Yeah, I would. Well, I wouldn't even. I'm sort of holding back a little bit, to be honest with you, chat. I'm not going to lie. Like, I could tell you how I truly feel about this. But it looks like AI generated trash. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even do that because that's sort of saying that AI is not well. We can go into that, but the money you spent on this game could have gone exactly. Yeah, exactly, Princess. Yeah, it could have. And I wish I did. I wish I did get it on. Another DLC, even the Scooby Doo one. Yeah. Like this is just. I mean, the detail in the water is not too bad. It's actually quite realistic, isn't it? In such, but as soon as you look, I'm walking through it and it's not doing anything, and you can even hear the footprints, like the footsteps of me walking in a swimming pool. I don't know if you can hear that or not, chat, but like, yeah, it's copy and pasted. Yeah, water detail is not bad. Yeah, the detail in the water is good. Like, it's not, it's not great, but the actual, like, when you get into the swimming pool, nah, it's just terrible. I don't understand as well, considering the fact of what they've done here. So you got street lamps. Why would you need to buy street lamps when you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, loads of street lamps scattered around the place? Why would you need to buy another one? The only plus side, water detail. Yeah. I'd say the only thing that they've got going for this game is a detail in the water. Well, the visual detail in the water. But that's it. So in all fairness with you, chat, I am going to leave it there. There is one thing, all right, and I'm just gonna switch over, all right, because I want to sort of like show you something that is more acceptable than this crap. So bear with me a second, chat. All right. I'm not gonna showcase the full game. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of insight. All right. So I will be back in a second.